What's up, guys? Socajowa here. I'm just bringing you a new jungle gameplay and commentary. This is Diamond 5 solo queue, so yeah. Um, I'm going to be going into a lot of things that you want to look out for this game, but let's start out small with my runes and masteries. I'm 21-9, and my runes is movement speed quints, hybrid pin reds, armor yellows, and magic resist, and a little bit of cooldown blues. Okay, so this game, we're going toe-to-toe with the Shack. So, Shaco's really scary jungler. He's comparable to Elise, pretty much, and the dueling aspects is he can kill you really easily. So, but there's one thing you have to take note of. He has Ig Smite, or Ignite Smite. So, I'm going to play the cautious route, start my red, because, um, always want to start your red, but he started his red, I think. So, I'm trying to play really cautious, check my W, ward over the wall. I'm trying to be really careful about this because, okay, and then I wait a little bit, I don't see him, so I just go for it, okay? But you'll see, he just deceived over the wall. He's going to come in on me, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. He's going to try and kill me. I try and return a little bit of damage. I flash away. He doesn't have flash, so he can't finish the kill, right? Okay, so I'm going to try to back, because I saw he was low, so I'm like, he's not going to go for the buff. But then, what do you know, Shaq's going for the buff. So, I just try and get my W and get some vision, but it's my spider's derp. But so Lux goes in, throws her E down, right? And she gets a double buff and first blood. Now that's huge in solo queue. Double buff and first blood pretty much means you win your lane. So, but this chick makes a big mistake, okay? When you are this low in solo queue and you don't have, or just in general, and you don't have any pots, like, you don't want to stay in lane because you will just get killed. Like, people will, if she lands any abilities on her, she's just probably going to all in her. So, she can either farm from afar with her spells, or just go back, let me hold the lane, spend her gold, and then she'll have an advantage and double buff. But she does neither, and then she gets killed, okay? So, that's the first sign that this is going to go bad. Now, this game, I'm going to touch on toxicity and solo queue because this Lux becomes like starts flaming the whole game. This Lux is a major problem this game. Now, she is duoed with the Renekton, who is maybe like Diamond 3 or Diamond 4 or something. I'm not remember his elo. He's high MMR, but she is like Platinum 1 or Platinum 2 or something. So she's not as good as a lot of the players here, and it doesn't help that when she starts like flaming me and her team. So what you gotta do to combat that is, okay, here, I'll talk about that later. So they're fighting down bot lane. All right. So I just come in, repel in, easy kill. Okay, so she flashes. I throw my Q out. I land that clutch cocoon, and I Q her, and my spiders finish her. So that was good. A lot of times when you're jungling, you always gotta look bot side when skirmishes start breaking out. Like, not just when jungle ganks, but okay, so when the two bot laners start fighting is a really good time to come in because they don't pay attention to wards. They tunnel on the other person and try and outplay, okay? And you can just swoop in and clean up and make really good ganks happen that way. So I don't know what the Shack's doing, but Lux got killed again. Now she's gonna be a really big problem this game. You guys will start seeing it. I don't know if it's gonna show her raging in all chat or not. Hopefully it doesn't. But anyways, so this game, I'm just looking around. I'm like trying to think about making a play on the blue buff because I know it's going to spawn soon. I see Shack up top, and I see Shack up top, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just kill these people. So I come in on Caitlyn. Now this is a really interesting thing. Okay, you guys have the I have the fog of war turned on, so Rengar comes out of absolute nowhere and starts leaping on me. And if Rengar wasn't here, this would have been an amazing trade. Instead, we go, I think 2 for 3, maybe 2 for 2. Yeah, but random roams from top can really be detrimental, especially when you're playing a champ like Rengar. Like, Singed, Rengar, like TP's bots, like snowball the game pretty much. Like TF, like pretty much any champion that can have an impact on another lane will snowball the game more than if you don't have any impact. Okay, because it comes down to outplaying your opponent one-on-one versus having another champion in the mix and taking down them. So Lux died again. She's 1 in 3. The only reason she has a kill is because of that first blood. Now, it really snowballed her getting owned this hard, and she's flaming me. She's like, nothing's my fault. Like, she had a free double buff. Oh, this is all her mistake. okay? But you can't flame back, guys. That's one of the most important things that you have to realize in solo queue. Someone starts flaming you, you just have to ignore it and just ignore it, mute them, and say positive comments. Now, I had a pink ward, dropped it in there because that's a really good spot. Now, look at this. I'm not gonna give blue to a Lux that's 1 in 3. She tries to steal it with her ult. Like, she knows I'm not gonna give it to her. Because I start pinging her back and stuff. She knows I'm not gonna give it to her. But then she tries to steal it with her ult. Like, come on, man. Don't do that shit. I'm 2 and 1 with Sort Shoes. I'm gonna be doing a lot more than you are. Anyways, so I'm not sure who's pinging Dragon, but I see Shaq around, so I kind of repel in, and then I Q smite the Dragon. Now, one of the easiest ways to steal Dragon is to wait till it's like a couple hundred HP above your smite, right? And then combo your Q with your smite if you're playing Elise, or if you're playing a different champion, combo an ability with smite, because you do more than the damage that guy's going to smite. But once you get to a certain level, everyone tries to combo an ability with smite. So I stole the Dragon, so it was pretty much worth it. We're dead even in gold. But Lux is still flaming. Like, Lux is just mad as hell because things aren't going her way. She misplayed, and now she's on tilt. But I come clean house bot. I get a free kill. A lot of the times, ganking bot is a lot easier right now than it was in the previous seasons because people aren't warding as much. Now, I get outplayed there, which wasn't good. Like, I was pretty much trying to outplay, and then I stepped on a trap like a derp and fed. That was one of my misplays this game. But now I have my Golem and my Sort Shoes. Now, when you're playing Elise, you pretty much your core item build is Golem, Sort Shoes, and Haunting Guys, and you do tons of damage, and you just tear shit up, and you're tanky. And then you go like Sunfire, Randuin's, or not Randuin, Sunfire, Spirit Visage, just like tanky shit, and you do damage. So I'm gonna farm up, because I've been farming that much. I'm beating Shaq in farm, but so I see Shaq up top. So me and Lux are trying to roam up to help him out. So Lux ults and actually gets a good play. Now, when you're playing bad, and you do one good play, usually you'll start playing a little bit better, especially if you say good comments. Like, see this Lux? She's... Okay, sorry about that. When you're in solo queue and someone's playing really bad, right? But then they make one good play, you wanna say some encouraging comments, just try and help them out. Now, I actually did a good play here. Let's rewind that. Let's jump back 15 seconds, okay? So Rengar's coming in on Lux. He ulted in, so I'm gonna try and keep Lux alive, but I see Syndra goes low, trying to get greedy. Now I go on to Syndra, flash onto her, and then I repel onto her and then I flash out. Now, with Elise, you can do dives and plays like that really easily because of repel. So the outplay potential with repel is really high. And then Lux killed Shaq. So Lux is getting back in the game, and I have her muted, so I have no idea what she's saying. But because if you listen to what people negative are saying, it's gonna ruin your own morale and your own gameplay. You'll start playing worse yourself. That's one of the things you have to realize about solo queue. Now they overstay bottom again, so I just come in. And this is another mistake I made this game. So I thought that jungle / support would be able to take their AD carry / support, but they outplay us a little bit. I tank too much minion creeps, and then I get Thresh killed. Now, I apologize to Thresh. I'm like, sorry, bro. I really didn't mean for that to happen. But sometimes you gotta take risks in solo queue. Now, I'm trying to gank mid because this Syndra is like their most fed. So if we can get her on tilt, like, we're gonna win the game. Now, she outplays me with ulting me with her little balls, but we still got to kill. We're behind 2k gold, but it's not the end of the world. We have a really good team comp. That's the thing. Like, our team comp is really good because they have like Snowball-y. They have a mix between Snowball-y, ball off, late game kind of champions. Like, they have Shaco, they have Syndra, who falls off. She's really good mid game, early game, but late game, like when people get defensive items, she can't like 100 to 0 people that easily. She does do really good damage though. I'm not saying Syndra's bad at all. Okay, so we lost Dragon again. We're behind 4k gold. Now, it doesn't matter if you're behind any gold in solo queue. You just need to have the good attitude and just figure out how you're going to win the game. So my game plan, what I'm trying to think, is try and get Syndra down, try and force team fight skirmishes, because team fight skirmishes are really good against their team comp if we play them right, because they have like, look at this, Draven's bottom, and do we win this team fight? I don't know if we do. Now okay, oh, hold on, let's jump back 15 seconds again. Watch this play. Okay, so check me out. Okay, I'm on Leona. I kill Leona. Lux gets killed. Okay, I know Shaco's low HP. I'm thinking, how am I gonna get out of here? I repel to Shaco, kill him on the way out, but then Rengar catches me. So that was kind of like something I had to do because I knew I was gonna die anyway. But then I got to kill at least. So Draven's going hard in the paint down here. When you play Draven, you got to go really aggressive because you do tons of damage. Crazy. But so we're still behind about 2k, but we have a decent amount of towers. It's not the end of the world. They're up in dragons, but that's the only reason they have the gold lead. Well, they're up about 7 kills too. So I'm gonna want to get my Sunfire and then get a Negatron ASAP so I can't get bursted by Syndra. I'm trying to get more tanky because we need. They have a lot of burst damage, so if we get tanky, they can't burst us, and then we can do more sustained damage to the fights. Like, Elise's long fight damage is actually pretty good because she does % health. So, oh, okay, hold on, let's jump 15 seconds back again. Okay, watch this. Okay, so, I'm strolling down bot. I see Kate by herself, okay? I'm strolling in. I'm thinking I can kill her. I see Leona, and I do a little bit of damage to her, right? Now, this is where Leona goes too far deep on me, doesn't peel back, and I go straight onto Caitlyn from repel and then kill her. And then she chases me, I get out. No, but just barely, but I still lived. And I do a little bit. I farm a little bit here because I'm like really close to my Sunfire. That's why I stayed to get this little farm. I was like 100 gold off Sunfire, so I'm like, why not? So I actually did a really good play there, and I'm 8 kills right now. So I'm one of the sole like carriers of this game. People say you can't carry playing jungle in solo queue. That is such a lie. Jungle is one of the most impactful roles in the game because you determine who gets snowballed and who you can make plays on. It's really fun. Okay, now we go on to Syndra. She gets caught again because Syndra has very low mobility, but Rengar jumps on me, so I'm trying to kite back. Right now, watch this. Look at this HP. Lux blocks that. We're kiting back, and I live. Okay. When you're a tank jungle like this, and you live from a skirmish with like 10 HP, that means they blew a lot of stuff trying to kill you, right? When you live on really low HP, they usually get overzealous. They burn a lot of ultimates trying to kill you. So I took a lot of damage there from, I absorbed it, and then I still lived. So they got to clean up and get a couple extra kills. And then I come trying to do dragon. Trying to get this free dragon, but then Shaco comes in. And then I'm trying to think like, I really want this dragon because they're low. So I miss my cocoon because I suck. And then I'm going in on Syndra, kill Syndra. But so now, okay, this play is a risky play, but okay, see how I have that pink ward set up there? Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, they know that I'm really low HP. But this backfires, okay? They know I'm really low HP. They don't think I'm going to go for dragon. But I repel over. It's pink. They don't have vision. And then I just start going for it. But then, out of nowhere, Rengar just comes and checks it. Like, I was just shocked. I'm like, why would... Okay, they're up here trying to skirmish and fight. Why would Rengar randomly check dragon when I have like 400, 500 HP? But I guess he thought, like, maybe I would go for the risky solo. Which was right. That was a good call by him. But normally in solo queue, you can mind game people and get free barons, free dragons, because they think like you're not going to do it and stuff. So, Thresh gets caught. This is, I think okay. Okay, so Draven kills Shaco. Draven's getting decently fed. I'm not sure if he tries to turn this, but let's go back. Let's cut back to me. Okay, so I'm trying to get in here. Now, I know Rengar's around and we're outnumbered heavily, so I'm just like, I don't want to fight this, but pretty sure, yep, Renekton gets caught. Now, do I block this? Yeah, I block it, but he still gets caught. Now, I see that trap there. I'm like, if I go through that, I'm going to get killed. So, yeah, you got to be careful. It's not worth dying to step on that trap. Okay, so Lux actually does a really good play, and I don't know if I get greedy for this. I think I might. Yeah, I go full greed mode, but she flashes, and I don't die, I don't think. Wait, Rengar killed me, yeah. So, but that was actually worth it, because we got a kill, and then we got the 80 carries flash. A Caitlyn's flash, or any 80 carries flash, is a really important summoner, because that means that next fight you can pretty much dive them for free. Like, all she has is her net, and then if I cocoon her after I repel, she's dead. Okay, so we got her flash, and we traded 1 for 1. So I'm starting to think like we can do Baron right now. I start pinging it, I think, because Shaco shows bottom, and Elise's Baron like is really good. You can do Baron really easily with Elise. We catch Syndra out, and I'm really tanky right now. I have my little Negatron cloak item, the Spectral Cowl. So I start trying to kill Syndra. I'm like trying to chase her down because I have movement speed quints, but she outplays me, so whatever. But Shaco's split pushing, and I told him, I'm like, someone needs to deal with Shaco. And so Draven has bottom. Now, I'm like, Lux, let's duo Baron, okay? But, I think Caitlyn comes over, and since I know she's going to check it, I just go on her, because it's a free kill. And then, I'm not sure if we try to finish the Baron, but... So, a team fight breaks out, Renekton gets killed, and I'm still, like, really high HP. So, I'm trying to, like, slowly kite back, do some damage, but I know Rengar will mess us up if we do an extended fight, so... I'm just trying to like throw some W's out, get some harass down, and then do my blue buff. Now, I let Lux get blue buff at this point because she's kind of redeemed herself, right? She's made some decent plays, so she's actually maybe more useful with blue buff than I am. I'm more of a frontline tank, and I don't use as much mana as a Lux does. So, I'm just trying to make sure she lives. I'm just kind of like watching over her. I throw that pink ward down. I know that's a really bad pink ward spot. Don't do that. I just did that so I could have enough room to get my Kindle gem, because I had 850 gold and I wanted to buy my Kindle gem for cooldown reduction and health. So I'm really tanky and I do a good amount of damage. So I'm just kind of pushing out side lanes, and I'm like, we need to group because our grouping fights are really good. I'm tanky, and then we catch Syndra and I fail my repel. Like, that's just the repel of shame right there. Renekton, I think, gets killed here, but now remember how her flash was down? Look at that. I'm in on her. I'm not sure if I die here, but yeah, we kill Caitlyn, and then we kill Leona. And then Shaco is in a really weird spot. Like, we end up, like, doing some really weird thing right here where they're trying to get the tower, but we have no creeps, and then I have to back, so. They end up getting the tower, though. And then I ping them. I'm like, go for the dragon, because we can't do a Baron, but we can maybe do an easy dragon then back. But they get caught, and I think a couple of them get killed. Now, I tell Rennie, I'm like, yo, bro, we need to make sure they don't do Baron, so let's just kind of set up shop around it. Because they can't do Baron against us, I don't think. Because we're both tanky, we do a decent amount of damage. And yeah, so they're trying to do it. And I'm just kind of waiting around. And I'm like watching the Baron's HP. Okay, we're pretty much just biding time. I know I can steal Baron from Shaco easily, because I have Q Smite. But I'm pretty much just trying to wait for my team. But then I just repel in, and I'm like, I'm just going to kill Shaco, because my team is starting to get here. And then Draven's going hard in the paint. We kill Caitlyn, and Shaco's just sitting over there. And then I just go for the Q Smite on Baron, because I'm like, free Baron, because I'm watching it the whole time while this is going down. I'm like, I have my thing ticked on the Baron HP, and then we do a really good play here with Lux, and we burst them, and I think that's the end of the game. So, yeah, pretty much this game wouldn't have gone as well as it did if I just started flaming Lux, started flaming my team, but you just have to learn to ignore it. Like, that's the difference between low elo player and high elo player for the most part, is high elo players, when the going gets tough, they'll just ignore people that are flaming them, they'll just mute them, they'll be more mature. And I'm telling you, if you do this in solo queue, you'll gain elo, and it won't even be as bad. Like, if someone starts flaming, and then you just mute them, it won't affect you anymore. Like, it might affect your other teammates, but yeah. So we're just kind of kiting back, trying to do some damage with our little Baron regen, and Caitlyn gets hooked, and then she's dead. So I go on Rengar, and I should have probably finished Caitlyn sooner, but then I cut back to Caitlyn. And Draven is a beast. This dude is just going full Destiny mode and just catching all his axes. I was really impressed with this guy's play, like, for late game. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave your comments, because I really do enjoy reading them. And yeah, peace out.